Can we have the second video, please? Third video.
Our journey from concept to now, it's absolutely fantastic how they've scaled in such a short period of time. At Panther Big Ventures, we back some of India's top startups. We pride ourselves on backing visionary.
Horizon. We are very excited today to welcome Shakahari in our portfolio company. We at New Horizon accelerate the transition to a more sustainable food system. We are the pioneers. We've done close to 80 investments in this space along the full value chain. But today is a very exciting day because Shakahari is our first investment in India. And having a good value proposition to a more healthy diet, including an offering which will cater to the Indian desires of the Indian consumers. We strongly believe Shakahari is on a very big mission and on a great success path. And as Blue Horizon again, a warm welcome.
Everyone has done a great job laying out the state of the problem and why companies like Shakahari exist. I'm just going to say, so at the Good Food Institute India, we focus on one big question that everyone here cares about. It's how do we feed, how do we nourish 10 billion people by the year 2050? 1/6 of those people will be in India, and we have to do this without breaking the planet. Unfortunately, the path we're on right now is breaking the planet. I think we're all aware of the issues with climate change, water stress, land use issues, zoonotic diseases, pandemics, antimicrobial resistance. All kinds of challenges that are existential to our future on this planet. Now, unfortunately, the large-scale farming and slaughter of animals contributes to all of these challenges, but we can talk about it all day long. People are not going to change their habits unless we give them an alternative that tastes the same or better and costs the same or less. And that's really what we're all doing here, right? That's what leading companies like Shakahari are providing, a solution that fits into people's lives, that feels like a simple switch and not a sacrifice. People should not have to sacrifice their choice, they should not have to sacrifice their taste, they should not have to sacrifice their wallet in order to be able to eat what they want to eat, but without breaking the planet. We're going to taste some fantastic preparations with the Shakahari products, thanks to Chef Manichandra. I know everyone wants to get to that as fast as possible, but I'll just add a couple of points here.
Of course, very thrilled to be here and part of this journey, and also excited to see how far Shakahari has come in a very short period of time. It was 40 degrees in London this morning. If that doesn't get the alarms bell ringing across the globe, I don't know what else will. Of course, I also stand here being one of the greatest hypocrites because I serve meat. I have for so many years in my restaurants, and now I'm at a stage where I've started realizing, as well as with my involvement in Shakahari, that eating this much meat is unsustainable. It's unsustainable at so many levels. Everyone, of course, goes home and opens their tomatoes and Swiggy apps and orders, their butter chickens or kebabs, etc. But you don't really realize where a lot of that comes from, how it's grown, how it's raised, and how unsustainable and untenable it is. But it's not going to go away in any hurry because the meat industry is growing almost as fast as any other industry. It's in fact growing faster than the oil protein industry. But if we don't start doing something different now, it's not looking very rosy. And 40 degrees in London is only the beginning.
The sustainability angle. It's when we usually think about sustainability, we think about energy, we think about transportation, we think about consumption, and we think that that's the only one that's going to move the needle. But in reality, if you think about it, one thing that we all do, 7 billion people in the world do, is eat every day, right? And as our per capita income starts increasing, our affinity towards meat and affinity towards higher protein content goes up. And when we start looking at the basic numbers in terms of how our food system is currently structured, it's just not scalable for 10 billion population we're expecting by 2050. Right? So now that sounds like a very lofty thing. But at the end of the day, if you're building a consumer brand, it's important for us to come out and put a product that's authentic, a product that's credible, and a product that our consumers are going to take a switch to without feeling that they're going to go ahead and make a sacrifice. And I think that's the exciting part of building this brand. The first challenge that we took upon ourselves was to say that we cannot give a substandard product to a consumer market in India. Our customer base is well adapted and their affinities are quick and long if you're able to consistently deliver a quality.
Citrus, sometime, whatever.
We're very excited about the quality of investors that we've been able to bring in. It's only a testimony to the quality of products that we're building and the market potential that exists in India.
Yeah, and I would say, don't go by our words. Please go out and test it for yourself. And your feedback and your you trying it out and you're letting us where we can improve. We're constantly striving to be a better product. Consumers are king, right? Whatever it is that a consumer wants is what we put on the market. So please go out and try Shakahari for yourself and give us a feedback. Again, thank you so much for being here today.
Hold on, I want a selfie with you. Yeah, please ask me a question.
Regarding today's
How many products are sold? Some offline locations for modern trade. So how do you see in top 7 cities around the world? And we are available for the last